everyone, and welcome to my Family Literacy Backpack for Education 325 Children's Literature. So to start out, I want to start with my artifact. For my artifact, I decided to make a luggage tag. As you can see here, it says "Let's travel" in white block print with "Viajamos" underneath, and that's the Spanish word for let's travel. And then I decided to put a picture of the world map on it. And then on the back, I just put Family Literacy Backpack. And I thought that this would be a really cute artifact considering my theme was having to do with exploring cultures and landmarks through traveling around the world. And then, as you can see with the picture here, this is actually a suitcase that I decided to use for my backpack. So inside of the luggage is all of the materials for the family literacy backpack I created. In the mesh pouch, I have this Punta Cana pencil case and decided to put some pens, pencils, and crayons for the family to use for the activities if they needed any additional supplies. The books I included were What Do You Celebrate, which has to do with celebrating cultures and traditions around the world through holidays and festivals. I picked Welcome to Our World, which is a book about cultural norms and traditions for children around the world. And then lastly, The Little Kid's First Big Book of Where, which is a National Geographic kids book that talks about all the different places in the world, ranging from different landmarks, different animals, and even things like where ice cream was invented. Just something fun to talk about landmarks around the world. In this green binder is the journal, and then also the feedback form, which I'll go through later in the video. And then as you can see, I put all of the information about each activity in different folders. So in this first folder, it's for the activity regarding matching. And as you can see, here's my description here of the activity. And then when you open it up, you have the instructions page and then the worksheet that the family completed. So for this second activity, I have the description on the left-hand side, and then the instructions and the activity on the right-hand side. So here's the activity that the children in this family completed. For this last activity, I have the description on the left side of the folder and the instructions on the right side of the folder. I also included a bin of Legos for the family to use to help complete the activity. And then, as I mentioned, here is the Family Literacy Backpack Journal that's used for reflection. So for the Lego activity, for example, there were some questions that the family had to answer after the activity. And so that's what these 2 pages were. And the family also had pictures to add. And so they added the pictures online and then printed out these pages for their journal. And then as you can see here, these were the landmarks the child decided to create for the Lego activity. And they decided to label the landmarks they created. So here's the Great Pyramid, they did the Great Wall of China, and they also attempted to make the Eiffel Tower. So, as I mentioned, I also was given back the feedback form, and in this feedback form, I was given a lot of valuable information. For example, something that this family really enjoyed was the activity on celebrating traditions because they thought that they were able to discuss how their own traditions began after reading about other cultural traditions around the world. Another thing that I got from this feedback form was that the family wanted to see more activities that they could do at home as a family. So I know that this assignment only required 3 activities, but I think if I were to do this assignment again, I would provide additional activities for the family to complete if they would like.